Hey girl, hey, thank you so much for returning to my channel. If you're new here, hey girl. This is a quick 10-minute. I've been all about I'm in a rush, I have a million and one things to do. This is all drugstore products. I did some color correcting in this video, I did some highlighting, I did some contouring, I did minimum eyeshadow, and I love wing liner and I love highlight. I just kept it real simple. I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible, and I'm actually going to kind of have a schedule. Not kind of, I'm going to have a schedule. I want to publish videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays. It's like the middle of the week and then we're into the weekend, so you can get caught up on, you know, what's trending, what's hot, you know, some juicy gossip that we've seen on Instagram. I also want you guys to give me some new people to follow. Like, I want to follow some new people on YouTube, and I want to follow some new people on Snapchat. I need that motivation. Everyone, for the most part, that I follow, they're getting shit done. They're handling their business. But I just want to meet new people. So let me know in the comments who's your favorite people, and let's grow as a community. Let's talk about makeup. And if you want to see how I got this drugstore 10 to 15 quick makeup and my first impressions on the Nude Stick Boho Matte Lipstick, stay tuned. Start off with, you guys know, my Hourglass Veil. And then I've already put on, I'm super oily. If you don't know, I have oily skin in my T-zone, and then actually a lot on my nose, and then on my cheeks. So like my T-zone area for sure. So I got my mattifier primer, my veil, and then I am going to use, from my brand, Cerulean Cosmetics, the matte primer. So I'm going to use the Makeup Forever primer, and I'm going to use my mattifier. And then I just mix them in to warm it on my hand, and then I'll just... So this white on my face now is Milk of Magnesia. It's a, yeah, it's a laxative, I know. But it actually, it mattes my face, and me prepping my skin like gives me that smooth texture that I need. Thanks. My Brow Wiz by ABH in the color Chocolate, and I need my brows done. I need them done. So these aren't going to be like the sharpest because I have a lot of strangly hairs at the bottom. But we'll get it right. So I'm just shaping my brows, lining them. Actually, I love brow pencils. I feel like it's just easy. The dip brow and the powder. The powder is cool to fill in. That's pretty normal. But I can't really get into the dip brow. I think it's because I don't have brows. So it's like I feel like I'm more in control with a pencil than I am with the angle liner brush. So I'm just kind of, and I feel like I am moving fast, but I don't want this to take long. Plus I'm on a time schedule right now. So I'm just filling these in, and we'll still shape them with the concealer. I kind of like do it like lightly, but still kind of deep, and then I'll go through and clean them up. Whereas I might add some powder, or I might add a brow mascara to give me that thicker, fuller shaping under your brows. And I see people who highlight, you know, under and over their brows with like a concealer that's brighter than them, so they would choose 2 shades lighter. And then I've seen people use, you know, just 1 shade lighter under their brows, and then they use actually their foundation to shape the top, because depending on the steps that you take and when you put your foundation on, whether first or last, you know what I'm saying. Like, do you do your brows, your eyes, your lashes, then your foundation, or are you want to do your foundation then do the rest? So that really depends on you and your preference. That's why it's like no one's wrong on how they do their makeup. It's just what comes most natural to them. Like they feel like if they take those steps, the best results that they're going to get. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's really the steps that you take to get the best results for that particular makeup look. Pro Concealer in Warm Honey. And I kind of use my hand for a lot. Like foundation or, you know, depending upon the applicator. That brush, I actually need a new one. I love this one though, but I do need a new one. I'm gonna blend this out, the concealer. And I'm kind of trying to figure out how I want my equipment set up. So please leave in the comments, like, you know, what do you think? It looks good, background, just help me out because I'm finally used to my camera and I'm getting used to the ring light. I'm comfortable, but I'm not, I feel like I could be more comfortable. So bear with me. I'm new to YouTube. I do want to grow. I want to get to know you. I want to grow as a community. So let me know your thoughts. I want your feedback. Be sure to subscribe and hit the like button and hit the bell to be notified when I upload videos. What do you guys think if I upload for now 2 videos a week? I was actually thinking Wednesdays and Saturdays. Spray the rose water and just like let that sink into my face. Now I want to grab, I actually want to use the foundation stick. So this is Black Opal. I think I shared with this before. I am the color Truly Topaz, and I feel like this foundation stick is amazing, but since I'm super oily and this texture, this finish is more of a velvety, it could make me look like I'm sweating, which is why I did the Milk of Magnesia and then the 2 matte primers. One was the foundation primer and one was the Sterling Cosmetics matte primer. So I feel like when your textures don't work well, but you still want to use it, because this is like my true color. I feel like you have to, you know, take care of that. So I'm going to use, I can't find anything. I'm going to use a beauty blender. I'm just going to kind of damp it out some, and then I'm going to get my concealer, my red concealer over my dark spot. I just want to add a little foundation first and then put this on top, and then I'll blend it all out. And you know, this orange color, this helps brighten my dark circles or my dark spots. So I just kind of add a foundation to the places. And right here, this mark right here is my birthmark. So it used to be darker, and as I've gotten older, it's gotten lighter, but I still see it. So right here, and I don't want this video to be long and drawn out. I'm just showing the steps that it takes me. So this found some foundations I use. It's like a duo. Let me rub that in with my finger. It's a duo foundation and concealer. So I put that down first, and then I'm gonna rub this in. And you don't want to roll it all the way through. If you put concealer or foundation, and then you do your color corrector, and I'm trying to cover my dark circles. So you don't want to smear it in. So that's why I just kind of like use my finger. I'm just working it in with my fingers. And this is the best way when, for me, with covering my dark circles, because I feel like I'll go overboard and put too much, and then you'll have to like blend for your life, and it will defeat the purpose. So you kind of just want to like smash it into your face. And I don't have too much blemishes. I just do have dark circles and dark spots, especially like around my mouth. And I feel like I only have a discoloration. And see, I want to put a little more under my eye because it's just like, it looks like I forgot a spot. Oh, and see, like that's too much. But we can use it. So I want to know like who are your favorite YouTubers? I want to start following like new people on Snapchat. I feel like I'm following the same people and like, you know, they're doing great things with their life, but I want to meet new people. I just kind of want to meet new people and like be even more inspired, like at a different view from someone I've never seen before. Blend it in. So I'm going to get that rose water on there. And then I'm going to take the foundation stick and this crown brush, and I'm going to rub it in. So I'm going to put a little more on. I'm still kind of going to pat around, you know, the places I color corrected, but I want to rub it in with the I'm gonna, and I've you know, pat it out with my fingers and the sponge. So I feel like this can get it the rest of the way. So you know I'm oily. And you know I need like extra matte primer. I need anything matte, I need it extra. So a primer, a foundation primer, you know, a skin primer, make sure my face is moisturized. And I actually really do love Milk with Magnesia. I can't remember who told me about it or if I've seen it. I think someone told me, I don't remember right now. But when I tried it, it was like, I put too much on, but it worked. And I was like, I don't need that much because it's not all over my face. I just need it, you know, in my area. So if I have it, like if I run out, it's not a big deal. But if I have it, I definitely do use it. So this brush is super dope and it's so cute and it's so soft. I got this in my BOXYCHARM. It's a crown brush from BOXYCHARM. I want to say it was in my June or May subscription. So this is like, I've only used it a couple times. Oh, let's get this. Only use it a couple times, but it works for sure.